Morning YouTube, That One Bald Chick here with the first ever episode of That One Bald Chick Reads, a YouTube show where That One Bald Chick, it's me, That One Bald Chick reviews books that, mostly it'll be books that have recently come out or books that haven't come out yet because I get a lot of advanced readers copies of books. But today, for the first episode ever, I'm going to review my favorite book of last year, as well as Time Magazine's #1 book of last year, The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. Now, John Green has the amazing capability of breaking your heart before you even finish the first chapter in many of his books. Actually, I think he manages to break your heart within the first chapter in every single one of his books. Which is not to say that he is a depressing author. He is one of my favorite authors in the world. Probably only surpassed by Neil Gaiman and Marcus Zusak. Both of which I know John Green completely would agree with me putting them above him on my hierarchy of favorite authors. But I love you, John. You're awesome. Your books have helped me so much. So, the review of this book, like I said, this is one of my favorite books of last year. It's probably seated pretty high on my list of favorite books ever. And there was a lot of hype associated with this book in the months before it came out. I know that I get a lot of crossover from Vlogbrothers viewers, and that is on purpose because I'm a Vlogbrothers viewer. So Vlogbrothers viewers who have been viewers for a while will know that last summer John decided that he was going to sign the first 50,000 copies of The Fault in Our Stars. I managed to get not one, but 2 of the signed first run copies. This one's a purple J Scribble. My other one is a green J Scribble. J Scribble being what we fans call his signature, and what he calls his signature. That was a lot of fun. And that was something great that John was able to do for us as fans. And January 10th of last year came around, and I was in Florida with my family, and I told them we had to go to Barnes & Noble so that I could pick up my copy because I needed it. Because John Green is like drugs. You get hooked on his books and you can't stop reading them. So like I said, John Green has the capability and the ability to break hearts wherever he goes, in whatever endeavor he makes. So this book follows 2 young adults with cancer. Hazel Grace is somewhat built off Esther Earl, who, if you're not sure who she is, I put a link to her channel down there. And she is very near and dear to us nerd fighters, our hearts. And she's very near and dear to John's heart. And she gave him the ability to write this book. He's been wanting to write an honest book about sickness and death for years, and she gave him the ability to write this book. It is an amazing book about 2 young adults who have cancer, who know that neither of them is going to live very much longer, and they fall in love. And there's a lot of humor in it also, because John is really good at humor, even in sad moments in a book. Also, he's really good at making quotes that you can put on a throw pillow. One really good one that came out of this book is, "My thoughts are stars I cannot fathom into constellations." Let's just think about that for a minute and think about how amazing that quote is and how true it is in our lives. Because many times people can't think of ways to connect their thoughts into a cohesive conversation, which is basically what he's saying, I think. That's what I think. Don't take that out of context. That's what I think he's saying there. Is that humans are flawed and that we're not able to always string together a cohesive conversation, but we might have really great thoughts. So I'm not going to give anything away because I feel that it's very important not to give anything away. So if I ever am going to give anything away in my videos, there will be a big flashing red spoiler alert down somewhere in this vicinity where my hand is waving right now. So this book it's happy, if you can believe that. It's happy through all of the depression and all of the sadness about cancer, and it's a happy book, and it's first and foremost about love, and then it's about cancer. For a time when I was reading this book, I forgot that they had cancer, because it's hard to think about children with cancer being in love. And I feel like sometimes we can't think about the fact that they can fall in love. So I think this is a really important book to read. It's really amazing. It's one of my favorites. It probably ranks in my top 10 of all time. So stay tuned in. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, on Twitter. You can go like me on Google Plus if you're on Google Plus. I totally understand if you're not. I don't really understand Google Plus. You can go follow my Tumblr, both for this video, for the vlog, and for just my general Tumblr, because I always like finding new followers. So stay tuned. Bye.